Hi everyone, thank you so much for watching this video. Welcome to Pi International Education. In today's video, we will be looking at one of the top colleges in Canada, which is Seneca College. We'll be looking at all of the different reasons why students opt for Seneca College, why it's one of their top choices, and how you can apply to Seneca College, what you need to know, and their requirements. So we'll be moving on to first explaining what exactly PI does in this entire process. So PI International Education is a registered Seneca agent, which means that we are one of their agents for international recruitment. We help students in Bangladesh apply to Seneca College, and we do that completely for free. We help you out with the application process from step one up until your visa processing as well. So we help our students apply to Seneca College, and we give them free counseling up until that point. So why do students choose Seneca College? Firstly, it's located in the heart of Toronto, and Seneca College has 9 different campuses, and they actually have one campus which was recently built, and that is dedicated to international students. So the 9 campuses are all in Toronto, which is the business hub of Canada. So there's a big reason why a lot of people choose Seneca College. Moreover, the programs that Seneca College offers are career oriented, which means that once you've studied at Seneca College, the programs that you'll be part of, they'll help you develop the skills that you need in order to get a job much faster, or that help make you ready for the market, which help build your skills so that they are more professionally oriented. They also offer co-op opportunities. Some of them are optional and some of them are mandatory depending on the type of program that you are studying. And this means that while you're studying, you get the opportunity to work in a company or an institution in the field that you are studying. So you gain work experience while you're studying, which becomes extremely important when you think about students who are planning to later, apply for a work permit or perhaps go for a PR in their future. Next, we have very affordable tuition fees. We'll be looking at that in a little bit more detail a bit later in the video. But if you compare the tuition fees of Seneca College with the other colleges and institutions in Toronto, then Seneca would be one of the most affordable colleges. They have a very high success rate for visa approvals, which means that a lot of the people who are applying to Seneca College, they have their visas accepted. So they do have a high visa success rate. They also provide postgraduate work permits, which means once they've graduated, getting a chance in a job opportunity is also quite high. Next, there are pathways that Seneca College provides to students, which helps them transfer from Seneca College to top universities in Canada. So we'll be taking a look at what these pathways are a little bit later in the video. Like I mentioned, because of their career oriented programs and their co op opportunities through which you can gain work experience while studying, the employability of Seneca students is quite high. Once you have a certificate from Seneca College, the chances that you'll get a job are significantly higher because of the type of programs that they offer. So, what kind of programs does Seneca have? Seneca offers 4 different types of programs for international students. You have the college diplomas and UTP, which are for 2 years, the advanced college diploma, which is for 3 years, the bachelor's degrees, which are for 4 years, and graduate certificate, which are for 1 year. So, most of the advanced college diplomas and bachelor's degrees have a mandatory co op requirement, which means that their work the portion of their program is actually required. It is required for the student to work in a company or institution in a related field to their program. So they're gaining work experience while they're studying, and that is actually inculcated in their program for advanced diploma or bachelor's. And the graduate certificate programs have an optional co-op that students can go for. When you're thinking about applying to Seneca College, what will you need? So, one of the requirements is an English proficiency test requirement, right? So, for the diploma and advanced diploma programs, you will need to have an IELTS minimum band score of 6 with no band less than 5.5. For a bachelor's and for the graduate certificate programs, you need an IELTS minimum band score of 6.5 with no band less than 6. As for your academic requirements, for your diploma and advanced diploma, you will need to have an SSC result and an HSC. If you do not have your HSC, you can have an SSC and a GED certificate. That will do just fine. But the best thing about Seneca is that if you want to apply without your A levels, then if you just have an O level and 5 subjects passed, then you can actually apply with just your O levels and those 5 subject pass certificate along with your IELTS score. So you do not need to have an A levels. That is for your diploma and advanced diploma program. And if you want to go for the bachelor's degree programs, you'll need your A level scores with 2 subject passes or your HSC score. Now, some of you might be thinking, so I do have an O-level degree, but I want to go for a bachelor's program. That is also possible through pathway programs like we'll mention in a bit. So what are the intake sessions that you have at Seneca? For diploma and advanced diploma, you can go for the January, May, or September intakes. And for bachelor's, they have 2 intake sessions in January and September. When you're thinking about applying, you should probably start applying at least 5 to 7 months in advance to give time for arranging all of your documents, making sure that everything is right, giving enough time for your application and your visa processing. So that could take a bit of time. So it's best to apply a little bit in advance and be prepared for it. But we will mention that our students who have applied, we've sent multiple students through PI to Seneca College, and the offer letters come in really fast. And like I mentioned, visa acceptance rates are also pretty high for Seneca College. So the tuition fees for diploma and advanced diploma come to about 16,000 Canadian dollars per year. For bachelor's degree programs, they're 19,000 Canadian dollars per year. And it is one of the most affordable tuition fees compared to the other institutions in Toronto, Canada. So that makes it one of the top choices for students. We've already taken a look at the program durations. So now we'll move on to talking about the pathway programs, like I mentioned first. So what a pathway program means is that you can actually complete part of your bachelor's in Seneca College through a diploma or an advanced diploma, and then you can transfer to another institution, which can either be Seneca itself. So if you have an O-level degree and you go in for a diploma program, you can complete 2 years in Seneca and then transfer to the second year or third year of a bachelor's degree program in one of their pathway, one of their institutions which are part of their pathway programs or within Seneca itself. So about the advanced diploma programs, you can complete it in 3 years and then you can transfer to a third year of bachelor's program in another institution. These are some of the reasons why Seneca College is one of the #1 colleges in Canada. And let's take a look at an example of how students can opt for the transfer programs. So the college diploma and advanced diploma degrees, they have pathway agreements with top universities in Canada. For example, you have pathway degree programs with York, University of Toronto, Brock, Ryerson, etc. So like I mentioned, you can complete your diploma in Seneca and then transfer to one of these institutions. The programs that are available in Seneca are very diverse, and you can actually pick any one that matches your career goals. They have all the different types of subjects that you could possibly be interested in. They have fashion, business, they have accounts, they have informatics and security, software development, engineering. So they have a wide range of different degrees and programs that you can choose from. If you do want to apply to Seneca College, then all you have to do is call up one of our international counselors through the number that is given on the screen anytime. We are working online at the moment due to the situation, but you can contact us anytime, and you can also email us at info@pibidi.com and we will help you apply to Seneca College. They are taking admissions right now, so if there's any fear about what will happen regarding your visa or how to apply, just make sure that you contact our counselors and you get all of the information. Thank you so much for watching this video, and stay tuned and subscribe to our channel to watch more such information videos regarding colleges and how to apply. And thank you for being with PI International Education.